Hey everybody, Tekking here, and as you can clearly see, not talking about Bleach too much this time. I'm going to be talking about Kaneko Hitman Reborn, obviously. So, Reborn, he's a very interesting character. I like the top hat. No, okay, so yeah. This is a video I've been planning on making since April, and I feel like now is probably the best time to do it because ScrewAttack.com just announced that their next death battle that they're going to be playing at their convention, SGC, in July, I think 17th to the 19th, it's going to be the big rematch that, you know, the original match, you know, infuriated the internet for years to come. It's going to be the rematch between Superman and Goku. To be more specific, Super Saiyan God Goku in this one. So I've been planning this video since April to talk about this, and this is the perfect time to do it. And I was kind of also apprehensive about putting it out because it's a topic that the internet gets really freaking emotional about. You know, the anime community pretty much views Goku as like anime Jesus, and I've called him that a lot, and it's not really wrong to call him that because he's that one character where it's like, it's not cool to talk shit about Goku at all. Like, under no circumstances. It doesn't matter who you have him fight. It doesn't matter what situation you put him in. That's the reason you're never going to see me put Goku in any of my crossover battles. It's just never going to happen. Even if you've seen my my Bleach fanfic number 4 video, I had that scene in there where I'm like, Aizen's chair versus all these characters, and Goku was one of them. No, if even some people were talking shit about that, like it was a joke skit, but some people were still saying, like, I don't know, man, that Goku could still beat that chair. It was a joke. But if I were to do something like that, where I'd like Goku versus all these people, even obviously, like, he's outnumbered and outclassed, you still can't even in that situation say Goku would lose, because he's such a likable character, and so many people view him as, like, the titular, like, anime badass. And I wanted to make a video just asking a simple question, innocently, probably gonna get shit for this, but is Goku a little overrated? And I just wanted to analyze this because people get, like, if you go back and if you actually look at Screw Attack's original death battle between Goku and Superman, I mean, it was different when it first came out. Like, I saw it the day it came out, and the initial, like, flame war was, you know, massive. But even now, you can still go there, and you can find people leaving comments that are, like, freaking short stories, like, a mile long, explaining exactly why Screw Attack fucked up and why Goku would kick Superman's ass. And obviously, people are really passionate about this, so I wanted to figure this out. I wanted to delve deep into why it's such a big deal that this fictional character got defeated by yet another fictional character. Why do people care about Goku so much? And I think it basically just comes down to most people that are big fans of anime right now, that are, you know, very heavily on the internet, very, you know, heavy in commenting, heavy in making videos and stuff like that. I would hazard a guess you're probably around at least less than the age of 30. Or in around that age. I'm not saying there's nobody that, you know, is a big fan of anime and makes videos about anime that's over the age of 30, but you're probably going to be around that age or younger. And if that's the case, probably in one form or another, one of the big animes you grew up with, or maybe even something that you discovered your love of anime to begin with, was Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball, or GT, or even if you're a little bit older, Dragon Ball Kai, which is still the new generation. Like, we sell Dragon Ball Z cards, trading cards at my store, and it kind of always puts a smile on my face that kids come in that are probably around the age of like 10 or 11, and they still love the show, and they're still buying trading cards. So it's certainly still being kept alive, and it was really big, you know, on the playground. Kids would always be talking about it, you know, what's going to happen next with, like, the fight against Cell. I remember people were always, you know, talking about that, because it was this glorious time period where the internet existed, but the idea of going on the internet and reading about what would happen in the Japanese anime and in the future, it's just that was like a foreign concept, and the internet sucked anyway. So I remember during the final battle with Cell, we had no idea what the fuck was going to happen. It's just like, is Goku gonna win? But Goku's being defeated. Oh my god, Goku died. Oh my god, what's going on with Gohan? It was great. One of my other great memories of it was when I watched Super Saiyan, when Goku turned Super Saiyan 3 for the first time. I bought the VHS before it was aired on television. Me and my friend Ian watched that scene, and the entire episode is pretty much just Goku yelling and screaming and becoming Super Saiyan 3. But we were doing the same thing. We were jumping around in our living rooms, you know, shouting like, "Go Goku, do it, do it!" And yeah, so you grow up with a character like that, and I don't think it's a far cry to say that a lot of kids view Goku as something of a role model. And of course, you don't have to be a real person to be a role model. It's what, you know, that person represents to you, what you take away from them, and that's what matters. So I think, you know, Goku was viewed as a role model, a hero to a lot of younger kids growing up, and you know, he's very virtuous. You know, he's the stereotypical, like, hero, I'm going to defeat you, but he's also carefree, and, you know, he's very funny and stuff like that. And I think a lot of kids, as they grow up into teenage years, they still view Goku in that light. And just like you wouldn't want somebody to diss your role model in real life, like even if it's somebody you don't even know. Like, let's say you're a big fan of basketball and your role model is Michael Jordan. You know, if someone talks shit about Michael Jordan, you might get a little bit defensive. Now, if someone talks shit about Goku, you're going to get defensive the same way. I mean, you're not going to be like, hey, you're talking shit about Goku, I want to punch you in the face. Say Goku could get defeated by Madara Uchiha, boom! Well, okay, some people might go that far, you know, but I guess my question comes back to this when I say, is Goku overrated? If you take away that from it, if you take away the idea that he's viewed as such a role model, such a hero to a lot of people that, you know, grew up with anime in the 90s, would he be as an impressive character as he is now? Like, if Dragon Ball Z didn't exist in the 90s, let's say it began to air, you know, late in the 2000s, you know, and maybe it's still a very popular series, but it's a little bit more recent, and we're already grown up to the point when we encounter anime badasses all the time, but we always remember our first anime badass. For me, it wasn't even Goku. I mean, I watched Dragon Ball Z as a kid, but I was a little bit late to the party. You know, everyone was already talking about it. I didn't start watching it until the Buu saga started, and I kind of had to, you know, watch it backwards. And yeah, so the first anime badass that I encountered was Yusuke Urameshi. And, you know, I feel like the same way for Yusuke Urameshi a lot of people are about Goku. You know, if someone talks shit about Yusuke, I even get a little bit, you know, really? But is that because of he's like just that great of a character, or is that just because of my personal feelings for him? It's my personal feelings for him. And I think that's a lot of way with Goku to a lot of people. So I just wanted to bring this to light, especially since, you know, the Screw Attack battle is going to happen within the next 3 weeks, and they're going to be live streaming the event as well, so I hope you tune into that. And I don't know what's going to go down now. I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, you want to think that because so many people got pissed off about that initial fight, you want to just say, oh, they're just giving the fans what they want now. They're going to have Goku be going with Super Saiyan God, and they're going to have SSJ God Goku defeat Superman, and everything's going to be amazing. And the thing is, they might not do that, because Screw Attack, I don't think really is going to view it like, oh, well, let's just give them an easy win to make everybody happy. They might very well do, like, you know, here's Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku with the blue hair, and Superman still beats his ass, and, I mean, it could happen. It could really happen. Also, I think the other reason for that fight was, you know, I think everyone knows a lot more about Goku than Superman. Not just for the fact, I'm not saying like there's like, oh yeah, we don't know anything about comics. We do. But there's a lot of backstory for Superman compared to Goku. Goku pretty much just has like the manga to work off of, and like I guess if you want to extend that to the anime and the movies and shit like that, but that's really there is to go off of. With Superman, you got all these different television shows, all these movies, both live action and animated. You got all these different variations of Superman throughout all the years of comics, and it's a lot more backstory to work with and sift through than that. And I think everyone more a fan of Goku, honestly. At least in America, I think there's more fans of Goku than Superman, and I think that's what ended it up. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you didn't, you're probably just sitting there right now being like, you fool, Tekking! Goku will defeat everyone! Goku is love! Goku is life! We need his own religion! Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if someone made their own religion on Goku, and a lot of people would join it, and crap, I think I might have just started something horrible. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Comment below on what you think and what is your personal opinion. Who is your favorite anime badass? You know, it doesn't have to be Goku, it doesn't have to be Yusuke. Could have been somebody, it could be freaking, I don't know, the kid from Tokyo Ghoul, whose name escapes me right now, because it's been a while since I've watched Tokyo Ghoul. I don't even, damn, I'm an idiot. Alright, bye!